Welcome to your Saga Oasis. Sacred souls in the universe. Sometimes in life, we begin to question the profound meanings of living and dying. There are moments when we don't wish to blend into the crowd, but instead choose to stand alone, contemplating our existence and the journey of life. Some individuals are fortunate enough to uncover the true essence of existence and humanity, realizing that our presence extends beyond our physical form into a continuous cycle of birth and demise, never ceasing. Buddha referred to this as endless rebirth. It's only when we find time to sit quietly, calm our minds, and deeply immerse in the present that we can truly delve into the nature of all things and phenomena. Take observing a leaf, for instance. A Zen master once set up a tent under a tree to watch the journey of a leaf from its emergence to the moment it changes color and falls. He pondered the leaf's origin and its ultimate destination. Similarly, spending time on the beach watching the relentless waves, he realized the true nature of waves is not about being born or perishing, but simply the form of water. Waves are water. And water, from a Buddhist perspective, is neither created nor destroyed. We are part of the universe, and it's only when we discover our true form, which is not just this physical body, but also the trees, dew, leaves, sky, clouds, and everyone around us, that we begin to understand who we really are. We do not exist in isolation. Rather, we are made up of countless elements from the world around us, constantly interacting with and nurturing us. Therefore, we are not just the small physical form we occupy. Everything and everyone around us is also a part of ourselves. This concept might be challenging to grasp, but it is a universal truth and the secret to life that we need to explore. Living by this truth, we no longer fear life's fluctuations, changes in people, or passing itself. We need to understand our true essence before moving on to another existence. Coming into this life, we cannot be indifferent to questions about who we are and why we are here. Answering the first question helps answer the second. According to Buddha, enlightened beings, Zen masters, and spiritual teachers, we are part of the earth and sky, not separate entities. Without air for a few minutes, water for a few days, or sunlight, we cannot survive. Imagine waking up one day with no one else on this planet but you. Could you survive? And for what would you live? Who would you boast to, love, or perform for? Everything becomes meaningless. If our family or community disappears, we would struggle to exist. We live not just for ourselves, but also because others need us and we need them. This need is not just about enjoying life, but also about enriching, nurturing, caring for, loving, and respecting each other. If we fail to recognize and understand these values, focusing solely on serving our own self, attracting benefits to ourselves while pushing responsibilities, difficulties, or negative outcomes onto others, eventually, the universe will teach us a lesson. No one can escape the laws of cause and effect and the principle of interdependence. Living without kindness, without nurturing relationships, and desiring only to enjoy without sharing, contributing, or making sacrifices will lead the universe to reclaim everything, possibly through misfortune, to restore balance. The saying, "Man proposes, but God disposes," captures this truth. The universe's power is immense, a fact underscored again by COVID-19 pandemic. No matter how talented you are, or how high your social status, no matter how well you prepare to ensure your life's journey safety, an unexpected turn from the cosmos can still strike you down. Therefore, we need to live in harmony and kindness with the natural world and be compassionate towards those around us. When we discover a harmonious way of living, we receive the protection of the earth and sky, and the universe will create favorable conditions for us to take root deeply and stand firm in life. It can be said that the ideal human model in the coming years is not someone who is materially successful, powerful, or wealthy. Instead, the most attractive ideal is a person rich in peace and love. The key is that each of us has the capacity and the seeds of peace, love, and kindness within. Material success may vary from person to person, but the seeds of peace and love are gifts that everyone is endowed with by the universe. We just need to have faith and determination to return to, discover, and polish these abilities. When you stand beside others, bringing them smiles of peace, gentle words, supportive arms, and guidance through difficulties, you become an invaluable person. In this world, such people are rare, making their value all the more special. About a decade ago, Western neuroscientists made significant waves in American and Western societies with a new perspective on happiness. They highlighted that the greatest human happiness doesn't come from manipulation, competition, or conquest, nor does it stem from satisfying material or power desires. Indeed, satisfying certain desires can stress our nervous system, which doesn't always translate to genuine happiness. According to them, the highest form of happiness is contentment, finding satisfaction with what one has. This is a form of inner peace, untouched by desires, hatred, or anger. The pinnacle of happiness is reached when we share and give to others, a stark contrast to the belief that happiness comes from building up material goods and power. Buddha and enlightened individuals have stressed that this isn't true happiness. This view is not only supported by enlightened figures, but is also something each of us can discover through life's journey. Particularly, the COVID-19 pandemic has shown that material possessions can lose their meaning at any moment. Those who survived the pandemic are not just physically resilient, but also possess strong spirits. The resilience of the soul comes from living kindly, with understanding, rich in spiritual values, and in a state of peace and tranquility. In this universe, each of us is a unique and special addition, embodying immense intangible values. Yet, we cannot live detached from the cosmic laws that govern the universe. Let's use our presence to ease others' suffering, spread positivity, inspire self-confidence and enthusiasm for life, and motivate them to open their hearts and strive for greatness, moving beyond their selfishness. The natural world, society, families, and loved ones nourish us, and in turn, we should nourish them. This is a natural law. When we live in harmony and abide by this law, life becomes more peaceful, serene, and effortless. It's the end of the video. Thank you for joining us today. And don't miss out on more videos from us by subscribing and turning on the notification bell icon.